Hello there, beautiful people. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to Happy Talks. And we have seen the first upset in this World Cup. And what an upset victory it has been. If you have watched my predictions video before the World Cup started, I have called out Afghanistan is the team to look out for beating some of the well-known dominating teams, but no one have thought Afghanistan would defeat defending champions. They're not just any of the major test playing nations or one of the top 5, 6 or contenders for this World Cup, but they are the defending champions and they have beaten them in a convincing, thoroughly outplayed fashion. It was a good contest, but the win is more convincing than what the scorecard reflects. Before we go into the details, please subscribe and click the notification bell icon for my future video notifications and provide your feedback, suggestions, input, and make this interactive. Thank you again for being here. So let's go into the key moments of the match. In my opinion, the match was lost by England after the Afghanistan openers have put on over a century, 100 runs of partnership. First wicket partnership was 114 runs. That's when the first wicket fell, and England was not prepared for that. They are shocked that it took them that long to break the opening partnership, and that dented their confidence in a big way. Their body language and the way they have been bowling and performing didn't suggest that they were overconfident, but Afghanistan's have played over their opponent's confidence. They outperformed their confidence levels, not just the score or the attacking shots, but Afghanistan has played more confidently, the openers particularly, in such a way that has dented the confidence of the whole England team. They were shell-shocked. They were not prepared for opening partnership of over 100 runs. And they scored the first 50 in 7.1, I believe. And the first wicket fell at 114 in 16th, 17th over. That is significant, major contribution from the openers that have set the tone of the game. They didn't set the tone in such a way that they are going to win the game right from then on and don't let the opposition into the game at all. But they set the tone in such a way that they are in the game. They are within the reach, that they are putting in a competitive fight. They are not succumbing to England, throwing away their wickets. That is the number one key part of this game that have turned it into Afghanistan favor, in my opinion. The second piece is partnerships. After the first 100 partnership for the first wicket, wickets fell at regular intervals. But when it comes to the lower middle order, they have maintained steady partnerships, 20 runs, 30 runs, 16 runs, and a couple of 40 partnerships towards the end. 7th and 8th wicket partnerships of 40 plus, especially 8th wicket partnership, 44 runs in 25 balls. That is very crucial. And that is what has got them to over 275. 284 is what the final score is. And that is a very significant score against defending world champions. Yes, there could not have been a lot of the same playing 11 from the team that won the title 4 years ago, but nonetheless, they are defending champions. And Afghanistan have shown the desire, the fire in their bellies, and the burning desire in them to win and not surrender without putting up a fight. That is the biggest statement coming out of this game is If you take them lightly, you're done. They are going to play basic. They are going to stick to the basics of the cricket. You put a decent defendable total, do the basics right, and they will get the result. They have played collectively so well, even while during the fielding. First four wickets of England have fell for about 60, 66 or 68 is when the fourth wicket fell. They have stuck together. They knew even after that, England team has players that can take the game away. They never let their foot off the gas. They kept on plummeting. And England could never recover from the shock of the opening partnership that Afghanistan have put in. I strongly believe that has impacted their batting as well. And if you look at some of the bowlers from England, the way the openers have attacked, and then the later eighth wicket, there were two part-time bowlers. Chris Wokes is not a part-time bowler. Chris Wokes is their primary bowler, and he bowled only 4 overs. And in that 4 overs, he was taken for over, let me see exactly how much, over 10 runs per over, I believe, 41 runs. And then the another person is Sam Curran, 4 overs for 46 runs. You combine these two for eight overs, over 87 runs. That is terrific. That is terrific batting from Afghanistan. And full credit and my hats off to Afghanistan cricket team. They thoroughly deserve this win, and I am happy for all the people in Afghanistan. You have to remember, Afghanistan doesn't play much cricket like any of the other nations. They do not have cricketing infrastructure like the rest of the nations. They do not have domestic competitive levels of sporting arenas or the leagues to keep on playing throughout the year to have a well-established team. But this playing 11, how they stuck together and performed in pairs, in combinations with those partnerships and the tandemness, it is unbelievable. That fire within them to perform. Forget the win. They want to perform. They want to give a fight. They want to show their competency. They want to show that they earned their way to participate in the World Cup. They want to show to the world that there are no pushovers. You cannot just assume a win automatically just because they are Afghanistan. And they have made a thumping statement of that. And they are going to beat more teams in the upcoming games, and I am looking forward for that. This is fantastic, absolutely fantastic result for the tournament. It is more open now. More teams have chances to qualify with this type of unexpected wins, and the popularity of the game itself spreads more and reaches far more wider people within Afghanistan for the growth of cricket. Remember, Afghanistan has won only one World Cup game so far. I believe it is against Netherlands, if I am not wrong. But forgive if I'm wrong on that. But they have won only one game. And Rashid is the only guy that has any experience of playing in India from his IPL tenure, I believe. I do not think anyone else from this Afghanistan playing 11 have played in India before. And the way they have been playing, not just with batting, bowling, but also fielding, how they're running around, and they know the ball is going to hit the ropes. They know they are not going to be able to stop it, but they are giving in their more than 100% to make sure whatever the tiniest of the opportunity that they have, they want to give their best. That is what is so refreshing, encouraging, flourishing to see. And I am pretty sure that Afghanistan is going to win more games. I do not know if how many are against which opponent, but they're going to win more. If you look at the points table now, England and Afghanistan are with equal number of points. They both played 3 games, won 1 game. Yes, it's just 3 games, but we are 1/3. 3 games means 1/3 of the way into the qualifying level. I mean, to the qualifying league round robin league matches. This is spectacular performance, absolutely spectacular. And if you have seen the post-match celebration events, oh my God, they are so heart-touching people. There was one little kid that was crying out of happiness, brings me tears. He was crying out of happiness, and man of the match, I forgot his name. Let me see who he is. Mujibur Rahman. He went and hugged that boy, and what a wonderful moment that is. What a wonderful moment of kindness that is. That boy will remember this moment for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. And he was in tears, happy tears. That is such an amazing moment. And then Rashid Khan did a thankful gesture to thank the security personnel that was at the stadium. It's unbelievable. The spirits and the positivity and the vibrancy of coming together within this Afghanistan team is abundantly available, abundantly evident, that you can all see, feel nothing but positivity from them. They truly deserved this win. They never played or assumed that they are going to win this game throughout the game until they took the 10th wicket. Great performance. I feel for English players. They have a lot to think through to come out of this. But again, this is only the 3rd game. So I'm hopeful they will rebound. And what this victory tells is that everybody to watch out for their opponents. There was one of the banner on the side of the stadiums in every stadium where the games are played. All it takes is one day, something along those lines. What you do on that day is all that matters. That's all it needs to win the game. And Afghanistan is certainly doing that. So let me know what your thoughts are, how you enjoyed, how many of you have actually watched the game live. The stadium was not even full, which is another pathetic or disappointing aspect of this whole World Cup. Is even during the games that India is playing, the crowds are not full until the game already starts. And if India is not playing, I do not know the exact count of the fans that are in the ground, but you can see more than half of the stadium seating is vacant. But that's a topic for another time. I have thoroughly enjoyed this win. I hope you have as well. And this is such a great victory for Afghanistan, and a great win for the game of cricket itself. And this have opened up the tournament that you cannot predict or expect anything just yet. So let me know what your thoughts are, what you felt about this game, how you enjoyed it. And don't forget to click subscribe. We'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.